Today we're gonna talk about the Iberian Lynx, one of the four extant species within medium-sized wildcats, the lynx, endemic to the Iberian Peninsula in the southern West Europe. Our team is conformed by Paulina Galindo. As we can see, the Iberian Lynx is a marvelous animal. Now our classmate Blanca is gonna give you some characteristics to understand the really beauty of it.
The Iberian lynx is a carnivorous feline, measuring 85 to 110 centimeters in length, and the most endangered of its species with only 600 specimens in the wild, as National Geographic in 2018 explains. He has an elegant look with pointy ears, long sideburns, and a black brushstroke finish, helping him to camouflage on the wild. His color patterns goes from different types of gray-brown and black spots of different sizes all over its body. They live to 13 years in the wild.
But sadly, it is an endangered species. But why is this? Why is this beautiful species endangered? What are the causes to this phenomenon?
Habitat loss is one of the most important explanations. Extensive land use changes like conversion of forest to agriculture and development fragment and degrade the lynx habitat, as WWF in 2023 explains. Also, the prey depletion declines the rabbit population, the lynx primary prey, due to disease, according to International Society of Endangered Cats 2023. Another reason: illegal persecution, accidental deaths from road collisions, and intentional harm from snares set for other animals further threaten the already fragile population.
As stipulated before, it is a really mesmerizing creature, but apart from its beauty, why is it important to keep this animal on the planet?
First of all, maintaining ecosystem balance is totally important. The Iberian lynx act as a top predator, controlling rabbit populations and preventing ecological damage caused by overgrazing. Also, by being a great hunter, it plays an important role in reducing the pressure on the main prey, the wild rabbit. It controls the abundance of mesopredators such as foxes and mongoose, whose base prey is also the rabbit. Another reason is to preserving the biodiversity. The Iberian lynx represent a unique species within the wildcat family, contributing to the overall biodiversity of the Iberian Peninsula ecosystem. Another reason: promoting conservation efforts. Saving the Iberian lynx can inspire broader conservation efforts for other endangered species and their habitats. It's part of the cultural heritage as the historical monuments, enough motive to why we shall contribute to its protection.
The story of the Iberian Lynx is a story of hope. It was one of the most endangered cats in 2002. No species were seen in the wild, but thanks to the help of people and conservationists and organizations, this animal is now again on the wild. But it is still a challenge. In 2013, there were 93 Iberian lynx in Doñana National Park, ourselves in Andalusia, southern Spain. But in 2015, only 76 Iberian lynx remained. Poaching is still a threat to these animals, but thanks to the people that really help and make an effort to keep this beautiful species alive, there are now 34 cubs born in the wild, so there's hope. As mentioned before, one of the animals that Iberian lynx has on a diet and most important one is the rabbit. So there are also implementations of measures to help rabbit population to recover. It is not only the food of the Iberian lynx but also to other animals. For the four species of lynxes that exist, the European, red, and Canadian, the Iberian is the one that's more endangered. If this animal goes extinct and the humanity fails to restore balance of its population, it's going to be the first loss of a feline in the last 5,000 years. In 2003, when efforts were first made to restore its population, it was quite hard. There weren't enough species to force a fake or manipulated reproduction between them, and the ones that they were too old or too fragile. So their best hope was to restore its habitat. Instead of trying to force them into captivity, the better was to restore the habitat where they live, to protect every single one of them, to keep track of them, and to really make sure that they weren't being hunted and to have a controlled poaching. Also, restoring the population of rabbits to keep them really well fed. Few years later, and the efforts were visible. As said before, 34 cubs were born in the wild, and now the Iberian lynx is slowly but strongly going back to the wild. This is an amazing proof that animals can be saved. We humans are the reasons of why many animals, habitats, and other living things are going extinct. But still, we are or we can be the reason of why or how we're going to save them. We just have to try.